everyone. My name is Ivan Sestero. I'm the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at Portal. And that means that half of my role is helping us find our future campuses and corporate partners. And the other half is building out the career-connected learning curriculum and experiences at Portal. So I want to speak about that career-connected piece and tell you a little bit about one piece, which is the career workshops that we've launched here during winter term. Our first two career workshops have featured one Portal parent who is a professional comedian and another person who works licensing music at Netflix. And just from the first two workshops, which are about an hour to an hour, 15 minutes each, I hope you might appreciate the value of this kind of exposure that Portal students are getting to successful professionals. Maya May, the comedian, spoke about the specific skills and mindsets necessary to become a comedian, how you might know that you want to be a comedian, and even how some of those mindsets and skills apply to other professional and life-worthy endeavors. She ran a brief workshop in which she used, just by coincidence, one of my favorite tools as a teacher called Ikigai, which is a Venn diagram to find your purpose at the intersection of where your skills and job availability meet. It's a great tool. And then Chris Mazer, who works at Netflix, put together a deck with some trailers that he'd made and kind of gave us all the under the hood information about what it takes to get involved in music and get them used in movies. So obviously we had a lot of Netflix fans in the room. So there was literally a line of kids waiting to ask Chris questions about how he found his role. And an interesting takeaway from that Chris shared was that, there's no traditional, certainly 10 years ago, there was no traditional career path, a credentialed degree to end up doing music in films. 10 years later, there are some certificate programs, but they didn't exist back when he started. And he had to rely on some approaches and tactics, including just say yes, which is a favorite philosophy of mine as well. Embracing opportunities and making yourself available to simply see where you can go. And so I think that's valid for what we're trying to do with career connected learning right now, because you might have heard of this concept of jobs that don't yet exist. We are very cognizant of that. Students today will be doing jobs in as little as 7 years that do not currently exist because of the way tech is evolving and because of the evolving nature of workforce development. And so what really matters is having students and young people who have a great sense of who they are, what they have to offer the world, and who are agile and flexible and have experience under their belts, rather than simply, X amount of academic knowledge that they haven't necessarily applied in the real world. So that's what we're trying to do with career connected learning at Portal, is to position students to succeed in that way, even if they don't know exactly what they want to be. For example, it's really about knowing who they are and having a sense of their pathways, the pathways ahead of them. So much more to come on this. Just wanted to give you a brief introduction to this component of career connected learning, the career workshops, and we'll have more info soon.